You've most likely seen this router before. And you might also know that it's for drawers, although in this case, the term drawer might be more appropriate. So this is a router for drawers, or simply drawers. I'm Tomasz Krasinski, and now I'll show you how to work with it in the uni-max workshop, and we'll make something with it too. There are several constructions of drawers, but we can divide them into two main types based on their front. This is either flush with the sides and slides into the drawer opening, or it slightly overhangs the drawer itself, acting as a stop when closing. In the second case, the front is attached to the drawer's body, which can be made without any aesthetic considerations since it is covered by the front. However, it's worse in the case of the first type of drawers because, with few exceptions, it's undesirable for the front to reveal the joint with the rest of the drawer's construction. Of course, sometimes the intention may be to showcase the noble craftsmanship of the joint. Most of the time, however, we try to hide it. Various techniques serve this purpose, among which the half-hidden dovetail joint can be considered the pinnacle, which can be done quite effectively today using a router with the appropriate bit and template. Its purpose is clear. It is a shaped joint that perfectly withstands the force exerted when pulling out the drawer, while being hidden from a frontal view. Because the dovetail joint is quite time-consuming even with modern tools, someone thought of creating a shaped joint that can be made in one, or rather two passes of the tool through the material. At first glance, it is evident that compared to the dovetail, this shaped joint alone will not hold, and it is necessary to combine it with a material joint, in this case, with glue. After all, dovetail joints are also glued. However, glue plays a much smaller role in the strength of these joints on the other hand. Modern high-quality glues ensure a joint strength greater than that of the glued material itself, in this case, wood. Theoretically, you can attach the front to the rest of the stock just with butt joints, and it will hold. However, our simple shaped joint increases the gluing surface area and defines the relative position of the parts when clamped, so they do not slide against each other after applying a layer of liquid glue. So how do you use this interesting router? First of all, you will need a router table. Those who don't dare to make one can take advantage of plenty of commercially made tables, or at least mounting plates for a top router. I used the milling module in the Triton Works Center along with a top router of the same brand. The tool itself, that is, the router bit, is offered by uni-max with a shank diameter of 12 millimeters. After securing the tool, the most important part comes, which is setting the height and depth of the milling. You can proceed by trial and error, or use a few tools for quick and precise adjustments. We will verify the accuracy of the settings on some scrap pieces. When you route the groove in the front, for example, twice, you will get a front with an overhang. You probably thought that this joint can be used in making various boxes, and you are right. But since I currently need a carrier for beer, both cans and bottles, I'll try it out right away. Any box using a router for joints is a matter of a few minutes. The groove is a perfect aid when clamping, and the joint holds, it's clean, and it doesn't look bad at all. If this router caught your interest like it did mine, you can find a link to it below the video, as well as links to all the products that helped me with my work. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, or commenting. And if you want to be the first to see another video from the uni-max workshop, please click the subscribe button and the bell icon. Take care and see you soon in the uni-max workshop.